just watching Penn State, it's a whole different team than it was early in the season. I think 6 of the last 7 games they have showed that they can beat anyone. They had a bad game in Minnesota, but other than that, they have played us twice, very tough. They all but beat Wisconsin the other night. They went to Northwestern and won, and they had Illinois on the ropes as well. So this is a team with 7 guys that have been playing. Those 7 have not been injured. They've been playing together. They have a great chemistry right now, and they really can. They can beat us or anybody in the tournament right now the way they're playing. So as you can see, that especially their backcourt, how much it's improved. That Newbill was not a point guard, and it took him a while. He was turning the ball over. Now he is finding the guys that he needs to find. His assist turnover is great. He and Marshall, they were shooting 28% the first time we played them. They've shot 50% from 3 the last 5 games. So it's become a very, very good team from all the readjustments they had to make after losing Tim Frazier. So we better play really well, and it's that time of the year. If you don't play well in a game, your season will be over, or your tournament will be over. And that's how simple it is.
Start off with Nick, and just a reminder to be careful with the mics.
John, last time you guys had a real heartbreaker was Wisconsin, and some of the guys afterward admitted that it took a while to get over that. What was it like, I guess, after this one, and do you worry about that?
Yeah, we've had very limited time with them. No, we had frank discussion after the game about some of the things we could control in the game, that we really could control. I don't think foul shooting is controllable as you think. I think some of the other things that we did were very controllable. And so as a result, we talked quite a bit about that. And you have that several times during the year where people agree that this is going to be the way we're going to do that, and then there's slippage. And there was some the other night. However, once again, let's congratulate Indiana on an outright Big Ten championship in one of the best years ever. And we got beat by a heck of a team on our home court with chances to win.
Chantal?
Yep.
Penn State, it was one of your bigger losses of the season. How do you make sure they go into this game and not try to overcompensate for something that?
Yeah, that will be I think if you look at the lineup of what could be, there's a 75% chance we're going to play people that we have, if we advance, that we have not beat yet this year. And so it is. It's going to be. You want to go into it with a lot of excitement and courage and to get that game back. But at the same time, there's a process we got to go through in those games to win. And so I'm just telling you, I'm just watching this team. I can't find right now, between their plan and what they're doing, I can't find significant weaknesses you can exploit. So we just got to. If we play like we did there with the 15 turnovers on, I mean they're not turning people over. They turn Michigan over. So there could be just a contrast in styles that is hitting each other that makes it very difficult for us to play them.
Mark?
John, what are the lessons learned from times when last year when you got a bye and other years when you didn't?
Oh, I don't know. We've been very fortunate to always win the first round, no matter whether we had a bye or not. So I don't know if there's the carryover right now because very few kids were on those teams with this young team. And last year, like I said, we played wherever we killed Minnesota at home at the buzzer, and then we played them in overtime. We played them in overtime there, and it was like, we're not ready to play in the tournament. No, we beat them at home at the buzzer. So when we played them on neutral court, we took it into overtime. It wasn't like we came in there not ready to play. They were good. So and then they almost won the NIT. So I don't know if there's anything.
What about your lessons as a staff that you've learned in terms of prep for those couple days?
No. I mean, we're trying to do whatever we can to when you have a pretty good idea that you're in the postseason, to make sure you keep kids as fresh as you can. But at the same time, as I say over and over, you got to stay sharp too. So that's the thing. But we look at all the staffs we've had, all the teams. We've had a pretty good feel for that. We don't want to lose that, but at the same time, I'm one to always willing to change.